Alright guys, so welcome back to a brand new video. Today's video, it is rare you come across some headphones that offer something a little different that other headphones don't. And I can promise you that these pair of headphones are going to offer something a little different. Today we are looking at the Muzik One wireless headphones. Okay, so to start off with, this company's tagline for these headphones is that this is the smartphone of headphones. Now you're probably asking yourself, what the does that mean? Well, it's simple. This headphone crammed in a bunch of features that other headphones have not done before. But before we get into all that, we're going to start with accessories, which in this case is a lot. Alright, so to start with the hard case, you see that it is a very nice, almost like the Beats original studio headphone case material. You see Muzik's logo right here in the middle. It's very sleek, very classy, and that's kind of the theme to this whole headphone. And once you open it up, you can see it is very clean. It even has a pouch inside here for your cables, and also some other things I'm about to tell you about. It even comes with a carrying pouch that has like this velvety suede material. It is drawstring. This is if you just want to keep it smaller in your bag and not have the hard case take up more space. Alright, so as far as cables, we're going to start with the micro USB cable. It's just really your standard micro USB cable. It is branded with Muzik's logo, and with a full charge, these are supposed to get around 30 hours of battery life. You do get a regular headphone cable if you want to use it non-powered, just be able to use the play, pause, and skip, volume up and down button. It's very nice that they included this as well. Alright, so this next accessory is where this begins to just go off on a whole nother level. Alright, as you can see, these headphones, I'm going to show you brief, these are over-the-ear headphones with the cushions that are on here now. And I say that because they also offer the on-ear version as well. They're very easy to switch out. As you can see, it shows you the arrow that points down, shows you which one is your right, so that you can simply just pop off the one that's on there now, put the other ones on, and it's great to have options. I like the fact that sometimes I feel like over-the-ear headphones, and then sometimes I just want to use on-the-ear headphones, and you can get both into one pair. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into build quality. This is plastic on the outside. You do have a metal extender inside, which is really nice. It makes it feel, it's very sturdy. It doesn't feel like it can bend very much. I don't feel comfortable pulling this all the way out, but it feels really solid. It has a little bit of weight to it, but I think that's because of all the components that are inside. Again, this is metal even here. It's glossy white. These are available in 3 colors. It's in a solid black. They have a silver and white, and then this is the gold and white model. As far as branding goes, up top you see the word Muzik, and you see one right here on the outside. Your left and right are marked on the inside part. Now there is a little bit of a cable in here, but they've got it placed where it would be almost impossible to snag or pull it, and that I really like. There are no inputs or no controls on the left hand side. All of your controls are on the right hand side. Now this is where these things stand out. Okay, this is called the smartphone of headphones because of what this side does. First off, I'm going to show you the headphone plug and the micro USB cable are underneath, and on the top is your power button. You also see the microphone kind of hidden back here. Everything's hidden. You don't even notice that these are buttons on the outside here. Now what these do and what makes these stand apart from any headphones that I've ever tried or used before, these are hotkeys that you can download the app. Now it doesn't really say it on the front of the box, which I think that it should. It really only works for Apple products. And the reason it doesn't say that on the front, it does say it on the back. It says compatible with Apple and iPhone, and you can download the app on the Apple Store. And it says that it's coming to Android. So as of right now, as of this video, these don't work for Android. So the hotkeys, like within the app, once you connect, you're able to program these to do separate things. Like let's say you want to program the top key that if you tap it and it automatically starts playing your favorite playlist on Spotify. You can do that. You can program the next one to tell you what the weather is. You can also go in with Spotify. You can have it where one button, no matter what you're listening to, you can hit a button and it will add it to your playlist. There's tons of different things that you can do. I'll actually show some of those to you right now.
Nest Temperature preset enabled. Simple human, mirror mood setting activated. Dana lock, door locked. D-Link, smart plug activated.
Alright, so now we're on to controls. You can actually swipe up for volume up, swipe left and right to be able to skip the track forward, skip the track backwards. Your play and pause button though is the power button. You just simply tap it to be able to play and pause. The one thing I will say about this is the swiping features are not as great as you would think, especially not great compared to other headphones that I've tried. It seems that it takes a little more effort to get it to do what you're wanting it to do. Underneath the headband, I do want to point out that this is just kind of like the Beats material. It's just a silicone rubber material. It's because of the weight, and I don't know what they did. They kept, you see these things stick out a little bit, okay? You might want to know that if you're interested in buying these headphones, but for these to feel heavy, they don't feel heavy when they're on your head. These do fold down to be small and compact, which you could obviously tell from the hard case and the carrying pouch. It's not very big, so it's easy to throw these in and get going. So you're probably wondering if they're worth it. They're $300 now on Amazon. They're down to $199, so it's a lot more tolerable as far as price goes. It really, none of the other stuff matters. If these things don't sound great, then you're not going to spend $200 to $300 just to be able to hit some buttons to get it to go what you want it to do. So what I can say is simply this: the highs and the mids sound great, like really good. I thought, oh man, this is amazing. I started listening to a song that hadn't hit bass yet, and it just sounded so clean, so clear. The vocals were really incredible. I was thinking, man, this is well worth it. The features you're getting, the sound that you're getting. But then I ran into a problem. Bass. Once the bass hit, the best way to explain this, has any of you guys ever had the dream that you're in a fight? You're in a fight with someone and they're just hitting you, and you feel like when you're going to hit that, like, it's almost like you're underwater. Like you know you can hit harder than this, but for some reason it's just going extremely slow. Well, that explains these. It almost feels like you know that these can hit harder. Like bass should be a lot stronger than what these are. And it's not to say that bass isn't there. There's just something odd going on with these. Because for classical and acoustic type music, these things are amazing. But anything with bass and drums, like as soon as it hits, it's almost like we're gonna go slower. It's really odd. Soundstage is actually not bad. These are closed back headphones. They don't leak a lot of sound, so you know they cover all the bases you would want them to, except the bass, which I can't figure out, because it feels, with everything else being amplified and the technology that are in these, that they should just have some really strong, and I didn't even care if this was going to be like overwhelming bass, because I thought because of the mids and the trebles where they were at, it was all going to balance out and just have this really amazing sound. That didn't happen. So these right now are $200. They were at $300 were a ripoff. And it doesn't even matter that the technology that's in here. At $200, it becomes a little more okay if you're more into the technology part instead of the sound. And again, I want to put it this way, and I think it might be because I try so many headphones. If you are just a normal consumer, doesn't have a whole lot of experience with headphones, you would probably put these on and think it's the most amazing thing you've ever heard. But then you quickly realize when you start trying other stuff that they're not as good as you think. And these kind of fall into that category. They just look good, they're built well, the ability to go over the ear, on ear, the technology that's in here, it's all incredible until you get to bass. You want better balance, you don't want to feel like something's being left out. So guys, that is my review of the Muzik One headphones. I really applaud them for the technology and the effort that they put into these. I would like to see with the next generation them work a little bit more with the sound, because they could have a home run. They're just missing just that little bit. But that's all for this video, and I appreciate you guys checking out this video. I appreciate all the support on all the other videos, and as always guys, make sure to stay tuned for more.